I tell you, Highlife as a phenomenon it's like it multiplies from all these sources. It is not from only one source, like the military or the church or jazz or but when it became Highlife, I don't know who actually propagated it. Like if it's Bobby Benson, ECT, Mesa, or Jerry Hansen, or whoever. Because I know Highlife was there. At first, I concentrated on Highlife, and in every Highlife album that I do, I record, I will have on the flip side, when we're using vinyl, I'll record on the flip side an Afrofunk, influenced by jazz, and then my love of music, for example, is. It's really a Highlife song, but the instruments play jazz So when you talk about Afrobeat, and even in this present form, I wouldn't abandon it just because I'm jealous that someone else started it or someone has made credits with it. We have to rather prolong it. Develop it. We shouldn't always think there is Fela's music. It's always been there. And Fela himself created it as of Highlife. Because when he came to Ghana, he stayed for quite a long time when both of us were from England and had come to Ghana. is, the Afrobeat is Highlife, mixed with jazz, and highly influenced by Yoruba forms of music. And Fela himself made it look like it's Yoruba music.
African woman who no care for Tom, they call them Shorty.
The terrazzo floors. They're only running. This is so fun.
Life died in the 80s.
All the nightclubs that used to be in the 60s and 70s have been converted to churches. The space, has been converted to churches. So there's no more the Silver Cup, the Tiptoe, there's no more the Apollo Theater, there's no more the Hippodrome. All these places, they are organizing churches, in the space. And there's a lot of spiritual music going on, they call gospel music. And Highlife is the basic element of it. And I think people are getting more devoted to composing Highlife, gospel music, more than the playing them in the dance hall. And what are the dance halls anymore? Again, they are all being converted to churches. And there are no more nightclubs where the musician can go and play. I think this is the first lady singer for Ghana. When she featured with Jamestown, she was a Staples band. Because I used to hang around this area. In the morning, I was playing with the Havana dance band. We practice here. This is Zilon here. He was a keyboard player. Yeah, that's him. He was playing tenor. Mr. Jerry Hansen. Hey, Don Tomado. This guy became a very good drummer. He played for the Broadway. They were my tutors, Chris Agri, Tricky Johnson, Kwamra Crawford. They all taught me. I used to carry my guitar from Cape Coast to his house. He taught me a lot.
Tom on drums.
Yeah, Tom on drums. This is George Lee.
Yeah.
He stayed in Nigeria and he died in South Africa. Is this Victor Wifo? See how musicians were dressed in those days? Look at that. They are in ties.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Now they come on stage with singlets, combat boots. They look ugly on stage. We even compete who has the best socks, pair of socks. They compete who has the best cufflinks. The Nigerians came with acrobats, and dancers, professional dancers. They are not in the band and they come and dance, but they are professional dancers who accompanied the band to Ghana, and during a short period, they would give them the floor show, and they dance good. And this guy is Alan. He plays on the and this is Sarah. I remember very well. I think this is E.T. Mensah. And that's his trumpet. That's E.T. Mensah. And this is Bobby Benson.
Is Bobby Benson there?
Yeah, just Bobby.
In the background?
Yeah. You can insult everybody. Yeah, baby was a big guy. Very communicative. Yeah, he can talk, dance, insult people. And he's a very handsome guy.
Yes.
And when he had a hotel in Nigeria, I think when one of our tours in Nigeria, the Stargazer stayed in his hotel, and he said, "Oh, you can have everything. Oh, when there's lunch time, oh, eat." And he came with a very fat bill. So when the band was about to leave, I said, "You got the bill." He said, "Man, you guys owe me. You have to stay here and play for 2 months."
If you don't have the money.
Yeah. And the band actually stayed and played 1 month before he himself decided, you can go. He never came to Ghana again. We were waiting for him in Kumasi. Half of my house is torn. Please help me renovate it. Let's get some funding to renovate my old house. That's my first appeal. Let's get out. Please come. All right, okay. We'll start up.
Anyone got now me mo porto wa hwehwe atopite hu no wa ha kekere wa go te ti ba na awa te be when you
That's my mom.
With the glasses?
No, this one. This is my grandmother. One of my grandmothers. And that's my aunt. This is my famous uncle, you know. He was the head of family, he was a strong guy, a politician, and you know, we all got inspiration from him. So when you mess up and he gets you here, man,
our family members. And you take them all.
The customary right is like whenever you go anywhere, they will ask you, the missionary will ask you, what is your mission? Unfortunately, you don't see any men. They are all women. The men are going to work, like I said. But we get them around to talk about the fishing here. These are my people. And they want to know why I'm here this morning. They hardly see me over the years.
These are the men in the house who represent the industry, the fishing industry. They know inside and out. I think when you go to the castle, you go behind the castle, you see a whole lot of fishermen. Here, they will be able to tell you how their work is carried on. We've also met my aunts and cousins. You know, some of my aunts were selling charcoal, fish. Some sold cassava and the name you know, and they were all selling in the market. And our house is predominantly semi-illiterate. But we got a few scholars at the same time in our midst. And, here, when we assemble here, this is the family. We have that insignia that represents it. And here is our ancestral, you know, God. We worship. He guards this house and we call him the Nabaka. And the Nabaka has been our savior all these years. Christianity, you know, tried to get rid of it. But we all remember that whenever we settle here, we pour a libation.
I'll bring you